Just a short distance from one of the world's most beautiful isolated beaches, nestled among old-growth oaks, between the mountains and the sea, lies Pacifica. Founded over 40 years ago in Ala Vista, California, Pacifica's mission is to foster creative learning and research in the fields of psychology, mythology, and the humanities, framed in the traditions of depth psychology. By creating an educational environment with a spirit of free and open inquiry, Pacifica is dedicated to cultivating and harvesting the gifts of the human imagination.
I think you get all the traditional knowledge that you would get in any other program in the sense of understanding the different approaches and modalities to treatment. But I think what sets this apart is you get all this other perspective from learning from the ancestors, learning from indigenous cultures, looking at history, looking at philosophy, looking at certain religious traditions, and how all these things contribute to what it means to be a healer in today's age.
We learned about the history and Greek mythology, symbolism, so much about Jung and Hillman. It was all work that I'd never really been exposed to before.
Pacifica's cutting-edge approach to each of its 9 distinct programs and specializations cultivates the imagination in service of psychological work, community activism, research, and creative endeavors.
This whale watch is part of a course in epic imagination. A day like today with 15 of the students allows them to feel experientially, and that's where the imagination becomes much more alive.
What research is calling you? What's actually nudging you internally?
The Pacifica experience is a deeply personal journey which nurtures individual transformation. Students come to Pacifica from around the world. Working within collaborative cohorts, the relationships formed are often lifelong. Students meet like-minded individuals from a variety of professional and intellectual backgrounds, either because they are interested in changing a career or enhancing an existing.
I'm Diana Arias. I'm from Colombia, but I live in Seattle. I'm coming this weekend because I have my residential days. So I have 4 days of classes with my professors.
It's a broad range of age. It's a broad demographic. They come from a variety of different areas of life, and they're committed, not just to getting an education, but committed, I think, in this deeper sense, to a career that carries meaning for them.
With California coastal weather year-round, Pacifica's 2 unique campus locations, located a few miles south of Santa Barbara, present breathtaking views of the Pacific Ocean, Santa Barbara Channel Islands, and surrounding Santa Ynez Mountains. Beautiful gardens, wooded pathways, and hiking trails afford spaces for quiet contemplation and reflection. Renowned depth psychologist James Hillman, who mentored the school in its early days, described the site as blessed.
For me, as soon as I was on the campus, I knew I love this place. It's magical. The trees and the ground spoke to me, and I just wanted to be here as much as I could.
People do slow down here. People do connect at a deeper level. And it just is very nourishing to me to be able to be not just on campus. I mean, look, it's beautiful. Of course it's soulful here. But to be around people who care about things that I think are deeper and connect with people at a deeper level, it just feeds my soul.
Through a personalized, quality education built upon the centuries-old traditions of depth psychology, Pacifica's success is measured to the meaningful careers its graduates pursue. As the 21st century pushes our world forward, it will take a new generation of therapists, community activists, and storytellers to meet the complex challenges facing the global community and environment. Through soulful scholarship, Pacifica aims to help students and graduates understand what they are called to create in the world, while enabling them to profoundly impact the world around them.
We need more depth psychologists to help people, do the real soul work, to really get in touch with who they are.
We got work to do. We have work to do in this world. And what part am I playing in that? If you have found your way here, there's a reason to it, there's a meaning to it, and to see it through, to see where it takes you.
It's been a very transformational journey. I'm not sure how to really sum that one up, but who I am now is not the same person who started the program.
An education that gives you more tools for exploration rather than answers will provide the pathway you need for really converting it into lifelong learning. That finding the voice inside of oneself is just the beginning, it's not the end. It's how does that then manifest in terms of lived life. The kind of education that you can obtain here, if you put your heart and soul into it, will take you to something that lasts a lifetime.